This is Blake LeVine. Today I want to do a discussion about how when you face something hard, you have a choice of the path you go on. So many times over the years I've had patients and clients that face something that seems really difficult. They come into my office often sharing that they feel nervous or fearful. A few examples are having a health diagnosis, maybe they have cancer or some other type of serious condition, and they're worried to know if they're going to make it through. Other examples are being in a relationship and feeling like it's falling apart and worrying if they can actually stay together or succeed and how they're going to live without that other person. Some other things I've seen are having a child that's sick and feeling so upset and nervous because they feel as a parent that it's out of their control. And all of this has taught me a lot about how we respond to situations. So the first answer I give them is that there are certain parts of life that are going to be not in your control. So this may mean that you may face something hard and something tough may come into your life. And almost everyone I've worked with has had something at some point enter into their life that is very, very difficult. I want to share in my own life a few examples of things that have felt very hard. When I was 15 and diagnosed with bipolar disorder, that was quite challenging. When I was in the mental hospital between the ages of 15 and 17, 5 different times per month each, that was extremely hard and scary. When my brother overdosed on heroin and died a few years ago, that was tough. When my grandmother had a stroke, that was extremely sad. And these are just a few examples. There's probably been other things I've had to face. But facing this in my own life and then working with people, I have learned that just like this beautiful park I'm at today, there's a path, right? You can decide what your response is to the situation. And I've been learning about Kabbalah. I read a lot of articles and actually went to their center a few times. And Kabbalah talks about how it's our response. That in life, we are all going to have hard, tragic situations, but our response is what dictates the future. And they were saying that even if something seems horrible, we don't have to respond in a negative way. And I want to talk about my brother passing away. So when he died, I was in shock. I rushed up to New York. I had a service for him with my family. And during that time, I had a very weird way of responding. I said, you know what? I'm not going to drink anymore. I'm not going to numb my feelings. I'm going to face the pain and the loss that I'm going through. I'm going to go back to therapy. I'm going to talk about my emotions. And I'm going to be happy. And I'm going to have the memory of my brother be that I try to find peace and joy every single day. I started to wake up and every morning I say, God, thank you, I'm alive another day. I'm glad I'm here. I'm glad I have the gift of today. My brother's not here to enjoy this, but I am, and I'm going to make the best of it. I also started to see that there were ways to improve myself. I could be kinder, I could be warmer, be more helpful, be more open, assist people in all different ways. I learned that maybe, being kind to someone when I went to a store and I met a clerk, I could be nice to them. When I'm in a restaurant, I could be kind to the waiter. If a family member, a friend needed something, I'd be there to try to assist and help them. And even though a tragedy like that and him dying was something negative, I tried to find the positive within the darkness. And then I've learned to teach other people that you too can have that. Maybe when something comes into your life, a relative's sick or you're struggling or a bad situation happens, you say, you know what, I'm going to find a way to be positive about this. I'm going to be able to gain something from this, even if it's hard. And that is what I believe takes courage and takes hope and takes strength. And you then become a leader to those around you, because when the people in your life see you fearful, upset, angry, and hurt, it becomes even harder for them. When they see you putting on a brave face and moving forward and walking down the path, even when the path seems overwhelming, it may make things a little bit better. And I also want to say one last thing about this. Facing things alone is very hard. We are, as human beings, needing of each other. And if you're going through a hard time or your path seems scary or dark right now, don't be alone in it. Talk to a friend, talk to a family member, find a therapist, find someone to help you, and open up about what you are experiencing, because when we face what we're feeling, it becomes better, becomes lighter, and we have the potential to change and move forward. And my prayer for you today, and I'm here at this park, and I just feel like this is such a beautiful picture of a path, talking about having optimism on your path today. I pray that your path is filled with light, with love, that you see success, accomplishments, happiness, joy, peace, friendship, hope, energy, and whatever you do in your life. I am praying today that you see more joy, because each moment is a gift. And wherever you are today, whether it's hard, difficult, or easy, please know you're on a path to light and love, and that God appreciates you exactly as you are. You are His creation, and you are perfect and beautiful in this moment. You have a great day. Thank you.